They would sell them, and I would have all these boxes, so I could make unbelievable stuff. I would make robots, I would make armies, I would make houses, and then at the end, when the cardboard box got all incredibly beaten up, we would take it and we would make a sled out of it. You know what I mean? And go down a hill. So a cardboard box has always been in my life. You know?
One time I made a giant robot out of cardboard.
What? A side of what?
A giant robot.
A giant robot. Oh my God, this sounds great. I'm still making giant robots. You know? What is that? My sticker's coming up. Thank you so much. So anyway, so I'm going to. So anyway, you can, you know, if you get enough cardboard boxes, you can make anything. I mean, you can make anything. You can make build a little city. I think this almost looks like a little city. You know, you could. Oh, let me just see if I can. You know, here, if you want, you could make maybe you can make a little face. Or here's a little eye. Here's a little eye. You know, another eye. You know, here, and all of a sudden, this little piece of cardboard that was nothing. That was, oh, it even looks like SpongeBob, I think. You know. So anyway, you could make anything. So this thing that was laying in the trash, do you know what I mean? Going to be thrown out one day. All of a sudden can be something. So here, I'm going to try to build something. You know. So I think I need 2 volunteers. I'm sorry, everybody seems like great volunteers, but I gotta pick this boy here because he's my grandson. You know what I mean? And I have to pick this other grandson. Why don't you come up here, right? So here, let's say, okay, let's take one of these, let's take this one, okay, now I want you to hold this. A foot! It could be a foot! Oh my God! It could be a foot! Okay, let's take this one, let's put this over here. Let's put this over here. It could be. You know, let me ask you this question. So I asked the other people in this class, but let me ask you everybody. So who in this class is an artist? You know? See, it's unbelievable. Almost everybody. So I don't want you to ever forget. You know what I mean? That's what you are. It's at the root of being a person is being an artist. Here, do you want to help? Get that in there? You know, let's. Okay. Oh my God, we got that. This looks like. Move over to the side a little bit. You're doing a great job on it. Let's take this. Let's take this. Oh my goodness! Now let's move this under here. Thank you so much. Let's move that over here. Let's see what happens here. Let me see if I can put this through here. Hold it up. There it goes. It goes here. So 1 minute. 1 minute. It's just. Here. Let me see. Here I have these little hands. Let me see if I can take these. Okay. There goes one hand. Let me tell you something. I've built this a million times, but it's never worked. This could be the first time it's actually worked. And if it does work, this could be working, and if it does work, it's only working okay, here we have this looks like a head. Let's say, I think this head might be, let's make it, maybe it's a hat, right? So we'll put that little hat on, put this down. Don't move. No, it went in the wrong slot. This is part of it. This is one of the not working things. All right? Now we're going to try it again. Whoop. Oh, here it goes. I think that's it. I think that's in. All right, here.
It's swimming.
Wait a second, Gavin. Did I say pull that string? Wait a second, hold it. Here, let me, here, let's, here. Here, let's put it, I think it needs a tie. Doesn't need.
It's swimming.
Let me put this on. It needs a tie. You pull the eyes and you pull the. Hello, everybody. Hello, you pull that tie. Hello, boys and girls of Frenchtown. How are you? Hello. How are you doing? Anyway, you can make anything out of cardboard. In my lifetime, I've made I think everything out of cardboard. So you name something, and I'm going to tell you if I made it out of cardboard. All right?
Glue it.
Yeah, pull it.
No. Glue it.
Glue it. Well, I'm not going to glue it. If I glue it, it'll stay together. You know. So here, I've made everything out of cardboard. So I want you to ask me something, what I've made, and I'll tell you if I made it out of cardboard. Okay, here.
Clock.
A clock? Oh my God, I've made many clocks. I made grandfather clocks, I made pocket watch clocks, I made, and actually I made a giant clock once, where all the numbers were in different places, that you can take out every number and put the numbers so you can make your own time, So a what? I made tables, but I made tables with banquets on them. You know what I mean? A monkey. Oh, here, Nathaniel wants to know if I made a monkey. Here, Nathaniel. Here, I made monkeys. I made 100 monkeys. You know what I mean? But not only did I make them. Here, let me just. Here, what else? Here, give me a. Go ahead.
A dog.
A dog. Oh my God! Just before you said a dog, I think I'm going to make a little dog on the spot. You know what I mean? If we can. You know what I mean? I wasn't even going to do this, but here, let's see. Here, I'm going to see if I can do this. I'm going to see if I can do this if I can do this in record time. All out of cardboard. Oh, here we go. Let me see if this fits in there. Let me see if this fits. Let me see if this fits. Hold it. Is this dog going the wrong way?
Yeah,
Where is that tail?
Look, it's
Hold it. Let me see if there's a little tail. Wait a second. Where's that string? Anyway, so just to ask you, what else do you think what else have I made? A what?
Excuse me, boys and girls.
I made an unbelievably huge scissors. Not only did I make the scissors, I made a giant hammer, saw, you know what I mean, like screwdriver, everything, all millions of tools. But a giant scissors is a great idea.
Great idea.
You know what would be? My cell phone is ringing. So it would be a great idea to make a giant cell phone too, wouldn't it, out of cardboard? That would be fantastic. Here, go ahead.
What about a cardboard car?
I made not only a cardboard car, but I built with about 20, maybe even, I don't know, maybe 75 students, we built a traffic jam. You know, we built a, an entire row of traffic. You know what I mean? Everything from convertibles to buses. Somebody even made a horse-drawn carriage. You know what I mean? So it was unbelievable. Here, go ahead. A what? Here.
A person.
Oh yeah, but I made a lot of them here, but the persons are always a little bit square. You know what I mean? They're a little square. Here, go ahead. You know, I think the first thing that I ever made out of cardboard was a rocket ship. You know, and once I made the planets. You know, I made like the surface of the moon out of cardboard, and I built a rocket ship. But I would love to do that again. I've always had this idea that one day I would like to paint my room black. You know what I mean? Make all the planets. You know what I mean? And build rocket ships. I think that would be so cool. But my wife, I think, would be against that. You know, a what? A giraffe. I wish I brought this a poster, but I had a show at this museum that's in Ridgefield. You know, called the Aldrich Museum, and I built an entire cardboard zoo. You know, I shouldn't even tell you this story. You know, but an entire cardboard zoo with everything like a life-size giraffe. I built alligators, you know, but I didn't call them alligators, I called them corrugators. You know what I mean? Because they were made from corrugated cardboard. And I made a big giant life-size elephant here, and my son is here, and he can testify that this is true. When I was building this giant elephant, we had a dog, you know what I mean? A beagle, a little beagle, and the beagle wasn't housebroken. So I finished this big giant life-size cardboard elephant. You know what I mean? I went to bed, and the beagle made on the elephant's leg. You know, and in the morning when I got up, I came into the studio, and the elephant was sort of leaning over like this. It was a horrible, horrible story. But I made lions, tigers. Here, go ahead.
A big house.
A house? I've made big houses, but I've also made these little teeny houses, little houses. I think they're probably on the website, but there are little houses. They're called house plants.
Flower houses, right?
They're beautiful little flowers, but instead of flowers, there's there's little Victorian homes. We're just going to do a couple more. You got to try to stump me. What? Oh no, I made lots of windows, you know what I mean? Lots of windows, but I've also made the world's largest cardboard sandwich. So we put the sandwich, it was like I bought it like a big 8-foot piece of bread made out of cardboard. And then with a whole bunch of people, everybody made something. Like what would you make to go in a sandwich? Lettuce. Somebody made a big giant piece of lettuce, you know what I mean, out of cardboard. And somebody made a big meat patty, you know what I mean? And it was tomatoes. They made everything. And the sandwich went up about like maybe, I think it was about maybe 15 feet high, the sandwich. And we made a big, huge, giant pickle that went on there too. So here, I'll just do two more, and then I'm going to make something. Go ahead.
An owl.
Ooh. You know something? I never made an owl.
You got him.
I never made an owl. I made birds. I've made millions of different kinds of birds. You know, I made herons and swans and eagles and everything. I even made an eagle, but I never made an owl. I can't believe it. Now I'm going to have to go home. Oh,
He was going so fast. I know so fast. It was a zoo, a flower.
Right. Oh,
Anyway,
there's a lot of
just
stuff.
take a
There's a
look
lot
at
of
that.
stuff. Anyway, here, just one more. How are we doing on time? Is there somebody talking? Yeah. Go ahead.
2 things.
Oh, 2 things. Go ahead.
Lady of Liberty and the Eiffel Tower.
You know something? You first of all, I made the Statue of Liberty. And actually, my son, you know, Zach, he was working for a company called the New York City Boat Show.
That's right.
Know? And where they showed all these boats, and in this boat show they had a big giant pond. You know what I mean?
Inside.
In New York City, it was a big giant. It was 50 feet this way and 50 feet this way. And he asked me if I could build all of Manhattan Island. You know, so I built the Manhattan Island out of cardboard, and we and had the Statue of Liberty there, and they had this squirrel. It was called Twiggy, the water skiing squirrel. And every 2 hours, Twiggy, you know what I mean, would circle the whole island on water skis. It was so ridiculous.
And my dad worked for me, which was nice. And you worked for me. I was your boss
He was my boss.
for about a couple days.
Go ahead.
Have you ever built a horse?
Oh, yeah, well, here, just the horses are actually, you can even see the horses, you know what I mean? All right, I think I'm gonna, here, let me just